Hi everyone. So today we are going to discuss IBPS RRB PO prelims mock test 9 paper explanation. So here first question, what should come in place of question mark in the following series based on the arrangement. So see here Z question mark ZN XD UG QK. So what should be next term? If you observe here, Z is 26, X is 24, U is 21 and Q is 17. So if you observe here Zn, right? So these are of which format? These are of which format? 26, 24, 21. Now Q is 17. So here 2 difference is there. Here 3 difference is there. Here 4 difference is there. Next you should have 5 difference to the first letter. So 17 minus 5 is 12. The beginning letter has to be L. And what about next? This is 14. N is 14. Okay. So 26 and Zn. So what you should have? You should have here P. LP. So LP is the answer, which is answer C. Answer C. Next, how many such pairs of numbers are there in the given number 4, 6, 5, 7, 9, 7, 3, 9, same as far as according to numeric series. So like if you see here, I could find here 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 and 7 is one pair, 5 and 6 there is no gap, and then 6 and 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, then I could find 7, 8, 9. So I could find some more than 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, more than 3. So answer is option D. Next, if it is possible to make only one meaningful word with the first, second, fourth and seventh. Fourth and seventh. First, second, fourth and seventh, which would be the second letter of the word from the right. So what are the ECAR? I can write the word care. I can find the word race. These two are the meaningful words. If more than one such word can be formed, give Y as the answer. Give Y as the answer. So more than one letter, one word is formed. So answer is Y. If 1 is subtracted from each odd number and 2 is added to each of the even number in the number 9, 4, 3, 6, 5, 2, 7, then how many digits will appear twice in the new number thus formed? So here from every odd number, for every odd number 1 has to be subtracted, and for every even number 2 has to be added. So what would be the resultant we are going to get? It is going to be 8628 446. Now the question is, how many digits will appear twice in the new number? Twice in the new number thus formed. So what is the answer here? How many digits? 8, 6 and 4. 8, 6 and 4. So answer is option C. Option C. Next. How many letters will remain in the same position in the word monster when they are arranged in the ascending order from left to right? So when they are arranged in the ascending order, first you will get E, then you will get M, then you will get N, then you will get O, then you will get R, then you will get S and T. So if you see M, O, N is third position here. Here also N is third position. So I think only one. So answer is A. Fifth one is A. The next 5 questions are based on a box puzzle. So 8 boxes A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H are placed one above the other in a particular order. So box number 1 is at the bottom. So like this, you have 8 boxes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There are 8 boxes. So 1, 2, 3 box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it is not required. Right. Right. Now see here what is given. 3 boxes are placed between A and B. 3 boxes are placed between A and B. Box H is placed immediately below A. Immediately below A. There are 2 boxes between H and G. There are 2 boxes between H and G. There are 2 boxes between H and G means there are 2 boxes between H and G. There are 2 boxes between H and G like this. Next, there are as many boxes between C and D as between H and B. Between H and B you have 2 boxes. Similarly between C and D also you have 2 boxes. Between C and D also you have 2 boxes. Next, so box C is kept above D. Box C is kept above D. Okay, box E is kept immediately below box D. Box E is kept immediately below D. Next, 3 boxes are between E and F. 3 boxes are between E and F. So definitely it has to be like this. C to D. 3 boxes are between E and F. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 boxes are between E and F. Between E and F. And what is given here? There are as many boxes between C and D as between H and B. Between H and B we have 2 boxes. It is given. Box H is placed immediately. There are 2 boxes between H and G. Sorry. H and G, it is not B. Sorry. There are as many boxes between C and D. So I can say C and D only 1 box, then it is satisfied. If you see here, first thing, H is placed immediately below A. H is placed immediately below A. And there are 4 boxes, there are 3 boxes between E and F. There are 3 boxes between E and F. This is what is given. And next one more thing is box E is kept immediately below D. Okay. Box E is immediately below D. Okay, like this. Box E is immediately below D. Next. 3 boxes between A and B. 3 boxes between A and B. Next, between H and G there are 2 boxes. Between C and D, as many boxes between H and B. Box C is kept above D. Box C is kept above D. And the box C is kept above D. Means what you can write? Box C is definitely above D. H is placed. So now next one is 3 boxes are placed between A and B. There are as many boxes between C and D. So I can take 1, 2, 3. If I am taking C here, between H and G, what is that? How many boxes are there between C and D? 1, 2, 3. So between H and B also there should be 3 boxes. So if I take H here, there should be 3 boxes between H and B. 1, 2, 3 means here it is B. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more is there. So we have done some mistake. Is it correct? Between H and B, I have 3 boxes I have left. If I am leaving 4 boxes, because now there is a condition that there are 2 boxes between H and G. There are 2 boxes between H and G means this has to be G. There are 2 boxes between H and G. This is G. So there are, for example, now if there are as many boxes between H and B, we have how many between C and D? If I take this as C is above D, na? This is C, this is D. If I am taking this is C, this is D. If I am taking between C and D, I have 2. Between H and B, I have how many? More than that. There are as many boxes between C and D. There are as many boxes between C and D as between H and B. Between H and B, for example, B I am giving here. Between H and B, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So between C and D, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Satisfied. So this is the final arrangement. B, C, G, F, H, D, B, C, G, F. Where is A then? A's position is given now. Box H is placed immediately below A. So definitely box H is placed immediately below A means. So now we did some mistake here. Let me again do. See here. First thing, box H is placed immediately below A. This is the first condition. Next, 3 boxes between A and B. There are 3 boxes. There are 3 boxes between A and B. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 boxes between A and B. Box H is placed immediately below A. Now there are 2 boxes between H and G. There are 2 boxes between H and G. So this one I am taking as G. Next, there are as many boxes between C and D as between H and B. Between H and B we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 boxes. So between H and B we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So here also between H and B, between C and D also I should have. There is one more thing given. Box C is above D. Box C is above D. If I take box C here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So below H I should have D. Between H and B how many are there? Between C and D also I have those many. Box E is kept immediately below D. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4. Now who is the person left here above A? Above A we should have F na. The person left is F only. So now this is the final arrangement. B, C, G, F, A, H, D, E. Now the task is over. How many boxes are there above box D? Above box D you have 6 boxes. Next question. Which of the following boxes is kept at the top? It is box B. Option A. The next question, 8th question. Choose the odd one out. Choose the odd one out. So which one here? B, G, A, D. B, G, A, D are in the even numbered boxes. This is the odd numbered box. These are in the even numbered, these 4. So it is different because E is placed in the odd numbered box, which is 1. Which of the following boxes is kept between F and A? Between F and A, you don't have any box because F and A are what? Box 5 and box 4. So there is no box in between. Next, how many boxes are there between C and A? Between C and A. Between C and A, you have how many? G and F. So exactly 2. So none of this. Next, questions based on inequality now. See, R greater than some between R and X. Between R and X, when you are going, R greater than X is correct. Between X and W, see here, X less than U, less than T, less than V, less than W. So you can say X less than W is also correct. So both 1 and 2 are correct. Next, E is, so between H and I. So H is greater than G, G is greater equal to I. So H greater than I is correct. Between E and I, E is equal to F less than G, G greater equal to I. So no relationship can be established because 2 kind of inequalities are there. Next one, A greater than B greater than F. So C and A. Between C and A, what is the relation we have? So I can take C and A. So simply here, C and A, C less than A greater than C is the relation. So C less than A is correct. Between B and D, B greater than F, F greater than C. So you can say B greater than F, greater than C, C is less than E, E is less than D. So you have 2 inequalities, greater and lesser. So relationship can't be established, only one. Next, K lesser equal to, so K and P. So if you see here, K and P, what is the relation that can be established here between K and P? K lesser equal to L, lesser equal to M, okay, is equal to N. N lesser equal to O lesser equal to P. So K less than P are equal to P. So what is the answer? Option C. Option C is correct. K less than P or K equal to P. So the answer is either 1 or 2. Next, between K and G, K greater than F, F less than G, F less than G. So the first one is wrong. Second one, K greater than D. So K greater than D, K greater than F, F greater than E, E greater than D. So K greater than D is correct. So answer is only 2. Now next one, 16 to 20. It is also a puzzle. 7 persons, A, B, C, D, E, F. So 7 persons are there, born in different months: January, February, March, April, June, August. April, June, August and October. So like this you have how many persons? 7 persons. 7 persons who are born on which particular month. Only 3 persons were born before E and D is not one of them. Only 3 persons were born before E and D is not one of them. D is not here. So D must be below. Okay, F was not born immediately after E. B was born after F. B was born after F. A was born immediately before the month in which G was born. Okay. Only two persons were born between G and F. Between G and F. Only 2 persons were born between G and F. So what is given here? Once again see. F was not born, A was born immediately before the month in which G was born. So it is not EG, it is AG. A was born immediately before the month in which G was born. So AG, like this is confirmed. Now between G and F, only 2 persons were born. So what I am taking is, this is one possibility. Between G and F, 2 persons were born. Okay. Next, only 3 persons were born between E and D. Only 3 persons were born between E and D. And next, between E and D you have 3 persons. Between E and D you have 3 persons. Next, D was only 3 persons were born before E. Only 3 persons were born before E means only 3 persons were born before E. Only 3 persons were born before E means definitely E has to be here. E's position is fixed. Only 3 persons are born before E. E's position is fixed. Now it is given below E, F is not there. Okay, and D should be definitely below E only, not above E. And it is given that 3 persons are there. Only 3 persons are there between D and E. Only 3 persons are there between D and E. If only 3, it's already over. Only 3 persons were born between E. F was not born immediately E. For example, I am taking D here. If D is born here, okay, if D is born here, F was not born immediately after E, it's over. B was born after F. A was born immediately before the month in which G was born. So as I already told, AG should be like this. Only 2 persons were born between G and F. Only 2 persons were born between G and F. Only 2 persons were born between G and F. So G and F cannot be here. If I take G here and F here, 2 persons are born between G and F is satisfied. Next, and A is definitely just above G. And one more thing is, I am fixing here D first, and I am doing one more thing is given. B was born after F. Satisfied. Now the person who is left is C. This is the final arrangement. Now see the first question here. How many persons were born between C and E? Between C and E there are 2 persons who were born. They are A and G. So answer is 2. Next, 17th question. Who among the following is the oldest? Who among the following is the oldest? The oldest one is who? C. The first person in the month of January was born. It was C. Who among the following was born between the months A and D? Between A and D, G and E were born. Between both G and E, both G and E is correct. G as well as E were born between A and D. Next, how many persons were born after D? After D you have two persons, B and F. B and F. Next, which among the following is the person? Who among the following is the person who was born in the month which has less than 30 days? February month. Who? A. So answer is E. Next, questions on coding. If you see the coding questions, see, first of all we have to write the codes for all the words. Card, win, team, time, flight, game, play, card. Okay, card is already there. So now next is in. Win is already written, team is already written, right? So now please write the codes. Please write the codes for all these words. So card is there in the first and last. Card is there in first one and this one. So in these two, what is common? So in these two, the common is JA. JA is common. So I can write CARD as JA. And win is there here. Win is there here. So in these two, we have win. What are common? Win is there. Team is there. Both are there. Win is there. Team is there. Both are there. So for both we have. Now before writing win and team, go to time. Time is there here. Time is there here. And time is also there. Time is also there where? Win team. Time. Other than win team means win team. So win team both can be either LA, because if you see here LA and TA. LA and TA are common in first and third. So we don't know which is win, which is team. LA and TA. So other than LA and TA, the remaining is SA. So time is SA. Now flight. If you see game, flight, game, play. Flight, game, play. So flight would be what? Flight is there. Flight is there here. Game, play. Flight is there here. In these two, flight is there. So in these two, common is which one? DA is common. So flight means DA. Flight means DA. Again game, play. Game, play. Game, play. What we have? Game, play. We have two. One is PA, RA. We don't know what is game, what is play. PA, RA. And in this, only the one which is only present here, only present in the third one is FA. So you can say in is FA. These are the codes. Now what is the code for time? What is the code for time? Time is definitely SA. Now next, second one, 22nd one. Card flight. Card flight. What is the code for card flight? Card is already what? Flight is DA. So you must have DA. And what is card? Card flight. See here, card is, flight is DA, in is FA. DA, FA. Where you have DA, FA? DA, FA, JA. Card is JA. So the option is B. Next one, third one. What is the code for game? Game can be PA or RA. PA or RA. So answer is option C. Answer is option C. Next, which of the following is the code for in? Just now we have done. The code for in is what? If the code for in is FA na? Just now we have done. The code for in is FA. FA is the answer. Option D. Next, 25th one. Game in risk. Game in risk. In is already FA. In is already FA. Okay. Game means it can be PA or RA. It is given as PA. Risk is the word which is not there in the given words. So PA, FA, XA. Then what will be the code for risk card flight? So risk is what? XA. Card is what? JA. Flight is what? DA. XA, JA, DA. XA, JA, DA. Option D. Option D is correct. Now again a question based on puzzle. Now it is 12 people are sitting in two parallel rows containing 6 people in such a way equal distance. So there are 2 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now all of them, see here in row 1 AB, in row AB, PQ, XY. Here EF, all these are what? All these are facing south. In row 2 EF, RZ, SU are facing north. In the given sitting arrangement, each member seated in a row faces another. Q6 fourth to the left of A. Q6 fourth to the left of A. Q6 fourth to the left of A means it would be like this. Q6 fourth to the left of A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Q6 fourth to the left of A. The one who is facing A. The one who is facing A sits to the left of S. To the left of yes. The one who is facing A is to the left of S. Left of yes. So S must be anywhere here. Next. Only 2 persons sit between S and E. Only 2 persons sit between S and E. Like this. Or it can be like this. Next. E does not sit at one of the extreme ends of the line. The one who is facing U sits. The one who is facing U. The one who is facing U sits second to the right of B. Second to the right of B. The one who is facing U. The one who is facing U sitting second to the right of B. Second to the right of B. So second to the right of B means it is like this. It is like this. Okay. The one who is facing U sits second to the right of B. Second, first right, second right. Because he is facing south. Next. U does not sit at any of the extreme ends. U is not in the extreme ends. Next, only 2 people sit between B and Y. Only 2 people sit between B and Y. Only 2 people sit between B and Y. It can be like this or it can be like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 2 people sit between B and Y. Next. The one facing B, the one facing B, 6 second to the left of Z, second to the left of Z. Okay. F is not an immediate neighbor of U. F is not the immediate neighbor of U. Okay. Now, P is not immediate neighbor of Q. P is not immediate neighbor of Q. This is what is given. So, accordingly, first if you see, the first possibility I am taking, Q6 fourth to the left of A. Q6 fourth to the left of A. So, P is not neighbor of Q. Okay. So, P is not neighbor of Q, and the one possibility, where is that? A is Q6 fourth to the left of A. If I am taking A here, Q would be here. Sorry, they are facing south. They are facing south. So, if Q is here, A would be here. Next, what is given? The one who is facing A, 6 third to the left of S. The one who is facing A, 6 third to the left of S. First, so S has to be here. Next, only one person sits between S and E. So E must be here. One person sits between S and E. E does not sit at any extreme, already over. The one who is facing U, the one who is facing U, sits second to the right of B. U does not sit at any extreme ends. U is not at the extreme. So U is not in the extreme. U is not here. U is not here. So you can come here or here. You can come here or here. Now what is given here? The one facing U, 6 second to the right of B. Second to the right of B. The one, for example, if U is here, B has to be here. B has to be here. Only two people sit between B and Y. Only two people sit between B and Y means this is the only possibility, because this side it is not possible. Now next one, E does not sit. E does not sit at the end of, at the extremes. It's already over, na? The one who is facing B, the one who is facing B, sits second to the left of Z. Second to the left, the one who is facing B, sits second to the left of Z. So Z must be here. This is must be Z. This is Z. Okay, and this is not U. This is not U means the remaining is, I think, R. R, and as well as we have R and F. Between R and F, whom we have to place? F is not an immediate neighbor of U, so it is not F, so it has to be R, so it has to be F. Now these are arranged. Now next, what else we have? We have to arrange the people who are facing south. Who are facing south. Now Y, A, B, Q are over. The remaining are X. The remaining are X and P. P is not the immediate neighbor of Q. P is not the immediate neighbor of Q means we will get P here and X here. So this is the final arrangement. Which of the following groups of people represents the people sitting at the extreme ends? Q, Y, R, Z. Q, Y, R, Z. So answer is A. Next question. Who among the following faces F? F is facing B. F is facing B. Next. Which of the following is true with respect to the given information? So A faces U. A faces U is correct. Option E. Which of the following is true regarding X? F is an immediate neighbor of the person who faces X, right? Next, who among the following six, second to the right of the person, who faces P? Who faces P? Who among the following six, second to the right of the person, who faces P? Who faces P? U. To his second right is S. Now, next one more puzzle is there. It is a puzzle based on circular arrangement, 8-person circular arrangement. 8-person circular arrangement. Some of them are facing center, some are facing outside. O6, second to the right of R. R faces center. It is given that R is facing center. Okay. And O6, second to the right. So I am taking O here. Okay. Only two people sit between O and N. So here I am taking N, or here I can take N. N can be here or here. Okay. Next. Either from O's right or O's left. Okay. S6, second to the right of O. S6, second to the right of O. S6, second to the right of O means definitely, because if O is facing outwards, O's second right has to be R, but it is already fixed. So S must be here. So from this we can say O is facing center. O is facing center. Next, S and N face opposite directions. T6 to the immediate right of N. T6 to the immediate right of N. If N is here, if N is facing center, this is N's. So definitely T either this or this. So the only space left for T is this one. T is the right of N. T is the right of N means if N is here, then this is T's right, means N is facing center. If N is here, T is the right of N means N is facing outwards. Still we have not decided whether N is here or here. Next, S and N are facing opposite directions. Immediate neighbors of S face same direction. So it cannot be N. Because S and N face opposite directions, so N must be here. So now T is the right of N. T is the right of N means, so this is N is facing outwards, so this is T's right side. So S has to face inside. Okay, and the immediate neighbors of S face same direction. The immediate neighbors of S face same direction. These two face same direction. Next, only 3 people sit between P and Q. 3 people sit between P and Q. So 1, 2, 3. So one is P, the other is Q. Out of these two, one is P, one is Q. Oh, okay. And what else? Neither P nor M is the immediate neighbor of R. So P cannot be here. So P must be here and Q must be here. And the remaining person who is left is M. And P and M, Q6 to the second to the right of M. Q is second to the right of M. So M is facing outward. So P is also facing outward. Okay. Now both T and Q face a direction of O. So Q and both T and Q are facing the direction of O. So they are facing inward. They are facing inward or not? Both, what is given? Both T and Q face direction opposite. Sorry. Opposite means you have to take it outward. Outward. These two are outward. Next. That's it. Now who sits exactly between M and P? Between M and P, S is there. So answer is option B. Next. How many people in the given arrangement face center? How many are facing center here? Here S is facing center, R is facing center, O is facing center. So option B, 3. Next, who sits second to the right of T? Second to the right of T, who it is? Second to the right of T. Second to the right of T. Second to the right of T is yes. Next, 4 of the following are alike in certain way and so form a group. Which is the one that does not belong to the group? POTMQ. POTMQ. So PTMQ are facing outwards, O is facing inwards. That's why O is different. Now, what is the position of T? What is P's position with respect to R? P with respect to R is first, second, third left. So third left. Next question based on syllabus. Now see, all bags are purses. All bags are purses. No purse is blocked. Black. All blacks are covers. No purse is black. So see, these can have relation. These can have relation. Okay. So from the purse and black, no relation. Okay. But cover and purse can have relation. Now all bags are covers. All bags are covers is wrong. Some covers are purses is also wrong. Neither one nor two. Next, please see. Some cats are rats. Some cats are rats. Some rats are fishes. All fishes are birds. Now, some fishes are rats. Some fishes are rats is true. All cats being birds. All cats being birds is a possibility because this can have relation. So, both 1 and 2, option E. Next. Some flowers are roses. Some flowers are roses. No rose is red. All red are leaves. Okay, so rose and red, there is no relation, but leaves can have relation. Okay, now some flowers are definitely not red. Some flowers are definitely not red, because you can keep this RE inside this also. Some flowers are not red is definitely correct. Some leaves are definitely not roses. Some leaves are definitely not roses. Even if you keep this L like this entire, this is correct. So both 1 and 2 correct. So answer is option E. Next one, 39. All cards are sheets. What? All, first is given all files are cards. All files are cards. All cards are sheets. Some sheets are papers. All files being papers is a possibility, right? All files are not sheets, wrong. Next. Some flowers are roses. Some flowers are roses. All roses are red. All red are leaves. Some flowers are not leaves. Some flowers are not leaves. In this it is correct. But all can be in one circle. So in that case it is not right. No leaf is red. No leaf is red is wrong. So neither 1 nor 2. So option D is correct here. Now next. Questions based on quantitative aptitude. Now 190, 94. 190 by 2 is 95. So divided by 2 minus 1. Divided by 2 minus 1 is the logic. 22 divided by 2, 11. 11 minus 1, 10 is the answer. Next, 5, 28, 47. So what is 5 here? 5 The difference here is 23. The difference here is 19. The difference here 17. Here 13. So they are primes. Next difference has to be 7. 11. 77 plus 11, 88. Differences are primes, the decreasing order. Next, 7, 4, 5, 12. So if you see here, 7 plus 1, 8 into 0.5 is 4. 4 plus 1, 5 into 1 is 5. 5 plus 1, 6 into 2 is 12. 12 plus 1, 13 into 4 is 52. 52 plus 1, 53 into 8. 53 into 8, how much? 53 into 8, 424. 424 is the answer. So option A. Next, 6, 4, 5, 11. 6 into 1 minus 2, 4. 4 into 1, 4 into 2, 8 minus 3, 5. 11 into 3. Am I correct? 1, 2 means then 5. Next 5 is there now. 5 is there. 5 into 3. 15 minus 4 is 11. 11 into 4 minus 5, 39. Like that, 39 into 5 minus 6. 194 195 na? 195 minus 6. 195 minus 6 is 189. 189. So answer is 189. Next, 89, 88. Difference is 1. 88, 85. 3. 85, 78. 7. 78, 63. 15. So 1 into 2 plus 1. 3. 3 into 2 plus 1. 7. 7 into 2 plus 1. 15 into 2 plus 1. 31. So 63 minus 31. 32 is the answer. Now, there are 3 consecutive odd numbers and 3 consecutive even numbers. The smallest even number is 9 more than the largest odd number. If the square of the average of the 3 given odd numbers is 507 less than the square of the average of all the 3 given even numbers. What is the smallest odd number? Smallest, so odd numbers are x minus 2, x and x plus 2, and even numbers are y minus 2, y plus 2. Okay, these are the consecutive odd numbers, consecutive even numbers. Now it is given that, what is given? The smallest even number. The smallest even number is y minus 2. It is 9 more than largest odd number. So it is x plus 2 plus 9. So you can say from here y minus x is equal to 13. Next, we have one more. What is that? If the square of the average of all the given odd numbers, if the square of the what? Average of all the 3 given odd numbers. Average of 3 given odd numbers means how much? Average of 3 given odd numbers. So these 2 will get cancelled. So average means x minus 2 plus x plus 2 by 3. So minus 2 plus 2 will get cancelled. Thereby 3x by 3, which is x square. So if simply the average is the middle term. The average is the middle term, x square. If the square of the average of all the given odd numbers is 500 less than square of the average of the 3 given even numbers. 3 given even numbers average is y. So you can say here x square minus y square is equal to 507. 507. Y square, x square, wrong. y, you can say x square plus 507 is y square. Okay, so from this y you can say y square minus x square is 507. So now y minus x is 13. Y minus x into y plus x is 507. So from this you have got y plus x as 507 by 13, which is 39. So now what is the smallest odd number? So now y minus x is 13, y plus x is 39. So smallest odd number is x minus 2. If you solve these two, you will get 2y is equal to 52. So y is equal to 26 and x is equal to 13. So we need x minus 2, which is how much? 11. So answer is 11. A can complete a task in 15 days. B is 50% more efficient than A. So both A and B started the work together. So it is given both A and B started the work together on the task, and after few days B left the task and A finished the remaining 1/3 of the given work, remaining work. For how many days A and B work together? A and B work together. So see, A can complete a task in 15 days. A can complete a task in 15 days. So time taken by A and B. And it is given that their efficiencies, B is 50% more efficient than A. So the efficiencies of A and B are in the ratio 2:3. So times taken in the ratio 3:2. So A can complete in 15 days. So B can complete in 10 days. 3 parts 15, 2 parts 10. Now the total work LCM 30. In one day A can do 2, B can do 3. That is what we have written, 2:3. A and B together started the work, and after few days B left. Total work is 30. If they together are doing, they can do 5 minutes. They are working for how many days? After that B left and A finished the remaining work, remaining 1/3. Remaining 1/3 of 30 means 10 units is done by whom? A only. So this is 10. 10 is done by A alone means this is 20. 5 into 4. So A and B together are working for 4 days and A alone has to do 10. A's capacity is how much? A's capacity is 2 per day. So A has to do 5 days, 2 per day. So this is A alone 5 and A and B together 4. So for how many days A and B work together? So answer is 4. Answer is 4. Now a boat can travel 9.6 km downstream in 36 minutes. So what is the speed? Speed here 9.6 divided by 36 by 60. You can say this is how much? 6 6 6 10 6 1.6. So 16 km per hour is the downstream speed. If the speed of the water current is 10% of the speed of the boat in downstream, so speed of the current is then 1.6 km per hour. How much time will boat take to travel 19.2? So ds is actually x plus y. So y has to y is 1.6. So x would be how much? 14.4 km per hour. Okay. Now how much time will boat take to cover 19.2 km? Time taken in the upstream. Okay. So time is equal to distance by speed is 14.4 minus 1. 14.4 minus 1.6. 14.4 minus 1.6, which is how much? It is 12.8. 12.8 plus 6.4. So it is 1.5 hour. 1.5 hour it will take. So answer is 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. Next, A started a business with an initial investment of 1200. X months after start of business, B joined with A on initial investment of 1500. So if total profit was 1950 at the end of the year and B share was 750 rupees, find X. Find X. So this is 12. This is 3 parts. This is 5 parts. It is there for 12 months. It is there for some, let us say X minus 12 months. X minus 12 months or some Y I am taking. I am taking instead of to make it difficult. I am taking it as some T months. His investment is there for T months. And 3 12s are, and it is given that, it is given now, what do you understand now? What do you understand? Am I correct? It is 1200 for 12 months. 1200 for 12 months, right? 1200 for 12 months. 1500 for some T months. The ratio is how much? Ratio of profit of A and B. Please see here. A started a business. B's, what is B's profit? B's profit share. B's profit share is 1750. B's profit share is 750. So A's profit share would be remaining 1200. Right. Now from this what you can say is 0 cancel. So you can say R 1200 I can cancel here. 750 2 times cancel here. 2 6 are. So what does it mean? T is 6 months. So B's capital is used. B's capital is used for 6 months. So the question is now, what is the question? Find X. So after how many months he joined? 6 months. So answer is 6 months. Answer is 6 months. Next, ratio between curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi r h. Total surface area would be 2 pi r into h plus r. This ratio is given as 3:5. So from this 2 pi r cancel. So I can say 5h is equal to 3h plus 3r. So 2h is equal to 3r. So 2h is equal to 3r, and it is given the curved surface area 2 pi r h. 2 pi r h is 1848. 2 into 22 by 7 into, so what is r? R would be 2/3 of h into h would be 1848. If you simplify this, what you are going to get? See now 22 2s are 44, 44 2s are 88. So now what you are going to get here? 88. So 88 how many times? 88 2s are 176. 88 1s are. So h square is equal to 21 into 21. Thereby you can say h is 21. So the height of the cylinder is 21. Next, the number of female who bought the books in store E. So this is showing the percentage distribution of a book XYZ publishes in 5 different stores, A, B, C, D, E. Number of female who bought the books in store E are 21 more than number of males who bought the books from the same store. Then find the number of females who bought the books. So here it is given number of males who purchased the books in store E. If it is X, females would be X plus 21. Okay, X plus 21. This is males and females together is how much? 22% of 550. 22% of 550. Which is how much? 22% of 550 would be 110. 110. So 2x plus 21. Am I correct? 20% of 550 is 110. 110 plus 11. 110 plus 11 would be 121. 121. This is 121. Okay. 121. Thereby 2x should be 100. X is 50. So now female should be x plus 21. How much? 71. So answer is 71. Answer is 71. Next, central angle of D 32 percentage. So 32 percentage. If you see here, central angle of what is this? Find the central angle of. So if 100 percentage is 360 degrees, then 32 percentage would be how much? 100 into 3.6. So 32 into 3.6 is 115.2. So answer is 115.2. The answer must end with 2. Okay, 2, 6 are 12. So the answer must end with 2. The only option is that one. Now next one. If the total books of another publisher is 20% more than XYZ. So 120 percentage of 550 is how much? 550 plus 110, 660. This is MNP total books. Okay. Then what will be the total books sold by A and B publisher? MNP percentage same as XYZ. A and B means 18 plus 12. 30 percentage of 660. 30 percentage of 660 is 198. So answer is 198. Option E. What is the ratio of total books sold by A and C together to total books sold by D and E together? A and C is 34% and D and E is 54%. So what is the ratio? 2 17s are, 2 27s are. 17 is to 27. Next, what is the difference? What is the difference between the average books sold by store A and E together to the average books sold by store C and D together? So A and C together, total is 34. Average is 17%. Minus C and D together. C and D together is 48%. 48%. So the average is 24%. So now we have, am I correct or not? 32 plus 16, 48. 18 plus 12, huh? 18 plus 22, how much? 80. Am I correct or not? It is asked for A and E together. 18 plus 22, 40. 18 plus 22, how much? 40. 40 ka average, 40 by 2, 20%. Then C and D together, 48. 48 by 2, 24%. So what is the difference of these two? So 4% of 550. How much? 22 is the answer. Next question based on quadratic are given. So it is 5, 4. So you can say x is minus 4 comma minus 5 and y is equal to plus or minus 4. So you can say definitely minus 4 is equal to minus 4, minus 4 less than 4, minus 5 less than plus, minus 4 as well. So you can say x less than or equal to y. So the answer would be option D. Next, x square minus 7x. So x is equal to 3 comma 4. So 3 tens are 30, 6 comma 5. So y would be, what will you get? 6 means 6 by 3, 2 and 5 by 3. You will get, what is the relation you are going to get? 3 more than 2, 4 more than 2, 3 more than So answer is x greater than y. X greater than y is correct. Next, here x is 5 comma 3 and y square minus y is equal to 6. So 3 less than 6. So definitely less than y. 2 sevens are 14. 2 sevens are 14 and 7 plus 2. So x would be how much you are going to get? Minus 1 comma minus 7 by 2. And y is equal to how much you are going to get? Y is equal to minus 2. So y is equal to minus 2. So minus 1 is greater than minus 2, but minus 7 by 2 is less than minus 2. Okay. So the relationship can't be established. Next. Now 2 28s are 56, 7, 8. So you can say x is minus 4 comma minus 7 by 2. Next, y is equal to how much? 2 21s are 42. 42 means 7 6 are. So you can say minus 6 by 2 minus 3 comma minus 7 by 2. So minus 3 comma minus 7 by 2. So here what is the relation you can bring out? Minus 4 minus 7 by 2 equal to minus 4 less than minus 3 minus 4. So x less than or equal to y. Now next question. Question number 61. 61. Train A completely crosses train B, which is 205 meter long in 16 seconds. Okay. So the distance covered by the train in 16 seconds, if they are traveling in opposite directions and sum of the speeds of both are 25 meter per second, then find the difference between the lengths of the trains. So it is very clear, when they are traveling in the opposite directions, the distance covered is equal to speed into time. Speed is reduced speed, it is given as 25. The distance covered is 400. So train length is 205. Train A completely crosses train B. So length of train A plus length of train B is 400. So you can say length of train A is how much? 195. Now what is the difference between the lengths? 205 minus 195. The difference is 10. So answer is 10. A trader mixes 14 kgs of rice of variety A which costs 60 with 18 kgs of quantity of type B rice. He sells the mixture at 65 and earns a profit of 100 by 3%. So 33.33% is profit is making. So 4/3 of mean cost price is 65. So what is the mean cost price? Mean cost price would be 65 into 3 by 4, which is how much? 16.25 into 3, 48.75. So now cheaper is 60 kg, 60 per kg is mixed with another, right? 60 per kg is mixed with some another. Okay, and mean is 48.75. And how much is this? This is given as 18 kg. This is given as 18 kg. This is given as 14 kg. So you can say the ratio is 7:9. 7:9. So what it would be? You can say 7 by 9 is equal to 48.75 minus x by 60 minus 48.75. If you apply alligation rule, what you are going to get here? 9 into 48.75 minus, so what you are going to get? You are going to get 9x is equal to 360. 9x is equal to 360 you are going to get. So I am going to get x is equal to 40. X is equal to 40. So answer would be x is 40 here. Okay. Next. Present age of A is 3 years less than present age of B. Ratio of B's age 5 years ago and A's age 4 years hence. So A's age 5 years ago and B's age ratio of B's age 5 years ago. B's age 5 years ago and A's age 4 year hence. And A would be how much given? A is given as B minus 3. A is given as B minus 3. Okay. A is given as B minus 3. Present age of A is 3 years less than present age of B. So B minus 3. So what I am going to get, this ratio is going to be 3:4. So it is B plus 1. It is B minus 5. So what I am going to get now, B I am going to get as 4B minus 3B. 20 plus 3, 23. B is equal to 23 years. So A at present would be how much? 23 minus 3, which is 20 years. So answer is 20. A bag contains 6 red, 5 green and 4 yellow colored balls. 2 balls are drawn at random one after the another without replacement. So what is the probability that at least one ball is green? At least one ball is green. So probability of at least one is equal to 1 minus probability of none. So at least one ball is green, none is green. Probability of none green is how much? So red and yellow. You can say how much you can say probability of at least one green. So what you can say now? You can say it is 10C1 by 15C1, total 15. None is green means it has to be from these two, red and yellow, right? And ball is not replaced. So you have already one is taken, from 9 you have to take one more, already one is taken, 14C1. So you can say it is 1 minus 10 by 15 into 9 by 14. So what you are going to get here? What is the value? 5 2s are, 5 3s are, 2 7s are, 3 3s are. 1 minus 3 by 7. So 4 by 7 is the answer. Next, cost price of B is 200 more than cost price of A. Okay, so B is sold 10%. B is sold at 10% profit and A is sold at 40% loss. And selling price of A and B are in the ratio 4:11. Selling price of A and B are in the ratio 4:11. So what is given? B is 200 more. So here if A is some value, then B would be A plus 200 cost price. And when it is sold at 40% loss, means 60%. When it is sold at 10% profit, 11 by 10, then this is the ratio. From this what you can say, the relation what you can bring out is, please see here. Please simplify this one. You will get this 5 goes to top. 4 by 11 is equal to 3 by 5 into 10 by 11 into A divided by A plus 200. So I got 5 2s. So I got 6 by 11 here. So here I can cancel 2. If I cancel 2, so what I got here finally, 6A by 11 into A plus 200. Okay, so now 11 cancel. 11 cancel. So what I got, A by A plus 200. A by A plus 200 is how much? A by A plus 200. I have got A by A plus 200 as, this is 2 2 ja, 2 3 ja, 2 2 ja. So 2 by 3. So 3A minus 2A. So how much I got? A is equal to 400. So if A is equal to 200, 400, if it is sold at 20% loss, 20% loss. So A's selling price would be 400 minus 20% is 80, 320. So answer is 320. Answer is 320. Next, find the average number of students who failed. What is given? Table is missing here. Okay. Table is missing here. So we are just ignoring this because some mistake in that entry. Okay. Now 71 to 75. Approximations. Approximations. So dash, how much percentage of 5285 by 7? Am I correct? 986.01 minus 533. So how much you are going to get here? Is there any question before this? No. It is 5285, na? 5284. 5284 or 285 divided by 7. So how much percentage? X percentage. Let me take some X percentage of, what is this value? 5000. So 7 how many times? 7 7 ja 49. 49 means 3 8. 7 5 ja 35. Again 3 5. So it is 755. 755. 986 minus 533. 6 minus 3 3. 8 minus 3 5. 9 minus 5 4. 453. So how much you are going to get here? So X is equal to, see, 60%. 60% of 750 is 450. So answer approximately 60%. Next, 1041.84. 1042. 1042 plus how much divided by 3 is equal to how much given here? 1816 divided by 4. 1816 divided by 4 is some 454. 454 into 3. So 454. 454 into 3 is how much? 1350 plus 12. 1362 minus 1042. So how much it is? 13 minus 10, 360. So 320. 320 is the answer. Next, 70% of 445. 445. 70%. Sorry, it is how much? First of all, you have to do this. 445 by 14. 445 by 14. Or you can do like this also. Okay, directly you can do half first. Okay, you can do this one first. 70% of 445 is approximately 310. 310 by 14 is equal to 623.624. I am taking multiple of 625 by how much? So approximately it is double. So it should also be approximately double. 310 double. Approximately 28. Approximately 28. 310 double. 14 double. So 28. Next, how much square? Plus 114. How much square? So what I will do here? 24. So please see here. It is 163. 24 into 5, 120. 120 minus 120 minus 1. This 120 minus 120 plus 114, 6, 160, 163 plus 6, 170, 169. So x square is 169 I am going to get. So x is 13. X is 13 approximately. Now 768 divided by 12. 768 divided by 12, how much? 64. And root 257 is 16 minus 58. 64 into 16 minus 58 is how much? Approximately it is 966. Next. Now question based on line graph. 76 to 80 are based on line graph. For what is given here, number of males and number of females are given. Number of males, this one. Number of females, this one. Okay. Now find the ratio of the total number of males visited the place on Tuesday and Thursday together. Total number of females visited Monday and Friday together. So males visited on Tuesday and Thursday. This is Tuesday, this is Tuesday, this is Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday males. Tuesday and Thursday males means you have to check this one. How much is this? 140. 140 and 150. 140 and 150 are males. So 140 plus 150. And females, how much? 170 and 130. Females visited on Monday, 170, and on Friday it is how much? 130. So 170 plus 130 is 300. So 290 is to 300. So 29 is to 30. 29 is to 30 is the answer. Next, total number of males and females together visited the place on Tuesday. On Tuesday is how much? It is 140 plus 190. How much? 140 plus 190 is how much? It is 330. 330 is what percentage more or less than number of males and females together visited on Thursday. Visited on Thursday, how much? 150 plus 110. 150 plus 110, which is 260. 330 more than 260 by 70 divided by 260 into 100. So if you see here, what is the value you are going to get? So 235 is 00 cancel. Sorry, 235 is a 2 130 is a, right? 00 cancel. Now 350 by 13. So it is 26 12 by 13. 26 12 by 13, option A. Next. Find the difference between total number of females visited from Monday to Wednesday. From Monday to Wednesday. How much it is? 170 plus 190 plus 140. 360 plus 140, 500. And total number of males visited from Wednesday to Friday. Wednesday to Friday, males how much? 180, 150 and 120. So how much you are going to get this? 450. So what is the difference here? 50. So answer is 50. Next question. If on Saturday the number of males and number of females increased by 25% and 20% is respectively as compared to Friday. So here number of males on Saturday. Number of males on Saturday would be 25% more than on Friday, 120. So which is 150. So females on Saturday would be 20% more. So 6 by 5th of here it is 130, which is 526 26 6 156. Now the sum of the total number of males and females together visited on Saturday would be sum of these two, which is 306. So answer is 306. Next, total number of males and females visited the place on Monday and Tuesday together. males visited on males and females together, the total. So how much you can say? It is 160 plus 140 plus 170 plus 190. This total is how much? 300 plus 360, 660. Total number of males and females visited on Monday and Tuesday together. Okay, Monday and Tuesday together. And then total number of males and females visited the place on Thursday and Friday. Thursday and Friday. How much it is? 150 plus 120 plus 110 plus 130. Males and females on Thursday and Friday. So how much you are going to get this? 270 plus 110, 380 plus 130, 510. So this is asked, what is asked, how much more? 660 and 510. Difference is how much? 150. 150 is the difference. So answer is 150. Answer is 150. Okay. So this is today's paper explanation, and the remaining if you have any kind of doubts anywhere, here we have left one data, because during typing I think there was a mistake in taking the graph. So here these questions we left, okay, because table is missing here, so we could not solve the 5 questions. All the remaining 75 questions we have solved. So try to practice repeatedly, thereby you can increase your speed. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and we'll meet again with the next paper explanation. Thank you.